Okay, so one of my bugbears of being a YouTuber is actually uploading to YouTube. It's a little fiddly and unnecessary waste of time, basically, the actual upload process. So what I've done is create a small automation to upload to YouTube from Google Drive. Now, this one's aimed at YouTube Shorts, but you could just as easily use it for regular YouTube videos, as long as they're under 100 megabytes and and you can use Google Drive for it. If they're bigger, you'll have to look at a different file source. But for this one, we're just aiming at YouTube Shorts, which are nearly always well under 100 megabytes. So I'll just talk through what we actually need to do here in order to get them to upload and transcribe the video, which is basically used by the ChatGPT model to create both a description and a title for the YouTube video. So we'll start from the start. Okay, so let's looking at our search for Google Drive. Basically, what this does is it looks for a set folder that's set within the module itself. Just wait for him to open up. Basically, it looks for a folder, gets the ID of that folder, and finds any files that are within it. So basically, you've got your own Google Drive. I've incorrectly labeled it TikTok uploads. Actually, should be YouTube short uploads. Retrieves a file. In this case, I'm only retrieving one at a time, but you can change that to whatever number you want it to be. But basically, this when the automation is switched on, will look for anything in this Google Drive at any time, and basically get it ready in the next step. Download it. Very simple step. This, it just downloads the file that's been discovered by the Google Drive module. I'll just wait for him to open. It's a little slow. Okay, so it gets it by file ID. Then we transcribe the video, which is a nice simple step using Whisper through ChatGPT. We'll just wait for that to open. Just a simple step, basically. We just give it the file. In this case, basically, this automation really only works well when there's spoken words in the actual YouTube video. If it's just a cinematic video in the YouTube short, it's really probably this particular automation perhaps not so useful. But what we do, we get the file we've downloaded. We use Whisper one's a fine model to use, and this will just transcribe it basically into a variable, and we use it in the created description variable. We'll use that transcribe variable. We'll just wait for him to open up. Okay, so yeah, we're just creating a completion. I'm using ChatGPT for our latest. You can use anything above 3.5 is going to work fine for it, but basically I'm just getting it to do good YouTube descriptions and putting the text transcription from the previous step into the actual prompt itself. Do pretty much the same thing to create a title. Just wait for that to open up. Okay. Again, I've used one of the most recent versions. Okay, so basically it just transcribes the text we've already transcribed and creates a title that must not exceed 100 characters. We upload the video that we've downloaded previously into YouTube with the description and the title as we have here. Unfortunately, this sequence doesn't create the actual captions on the video, but it will create a description and a description and a title as well for it, which saves a lot of hassle. Basically, you don't have to log into YouTube once you use this automation, and it saves you a lot of time, basically. The last step, we archive this. All these steps are basically involved in archiving the previously downloaded file. So basically, we search for files and folders. So we see if there already is an archive folder there, because Google Drive has a weird habit of just creating the same folder over and over rather than respecting the actual name. So we'll just check if there's already a folder called archive. We're looking for the archive folder. Search for exact term. If it doesn't exist, it'll create a folder called archive in this branch here. But if it does exist, it'll find the archive folder and then archive the video that we've used and uploaded into the archive folder, so we don't repeatedly upload the same actual video. Okay, so that's a pretty simple overview of what we have here. This particular YouTube automation will be available as download as a blueprint on snackprompt.com. I'll leave a link in the description. Love if you could maybe grab it. It'll be available at fair price, which means you can either pay a small amount or basically download for free if you just want to check it out. So, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for the video.